Hi everybody, Winning Image from TripleSleeveTCG here. We're having a giveaway for Silver Dust Blaze. Be sure to follow the steps on the screen to make sure you could win, and look forward to a winner's announcement coming September 1st. With all that being said, enjoy the video.
What is up, YouTube? This is Crow from Team Triple Sleeve back at it again with another video. Before we even get started with the video, I want to thoroughly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. We are now at 679 subscribers. Let me double check. Yes, 679 subscribers. You guys have been smashing that, subscribing, y'all have been commenting, y'all have been liking. Thank you so much for all the support and love for the channel. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to provide this content. I won't be able to get some of these cards in, so that way I can provide some of this content to you guys. Again, just thank you for the bottom of my heart and from Team Triple Sleeve. But today, the deck we're going over is China Piling once again. And today, I'm going to be going over what I call Danger Overdrive. This deck is hella fun in my personal opinion. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Without further ado, let's hop into it. For starters, we run full bow. Absolutely love the doggo. Just my favorite starter. So we're on a total of 8 crits, 4 heals, and 4 draws. You can play with ratios, obviously, if you want to. You don't have to run 8 crits. You can run 6 if you want to see if you can draw into your pieces faster, or, you know, combo cards, or you can run 7 crits, 5 draw. Heck, if you even want to, if you just want to try and cheese your opponent faster, you can end up running 10 crits, 2 draws once we get those new Sentinel crits out. All right, next, we're going to move into the grade 1 lineup. A staple, a necessity for most Shadow Paladin decks, and I think most people would agree with me. 4 in the mains. This card is absolutely phenomenal. This card is one of the MVPs. This is actually the VR for the deck. I don't care what nobody says. Shout outs to Mark though. But yeah, this is actually the VR for the deck, the MVP. She pretty much enables a majority of your plays in this deck. And I'll tell you why in a second once we get into some of the other cards in the deck. Next, we run 4 Bronwyn. Just so that way we can search out for our grade 3s for the Danger Lunges, because again, that is the MVP, that is the star, that is what this deck is based around. Next, we're going to move into some of the, well, one of the newer cards that's coming out of the set, which is Freezing Witch Bendy. I run her at 3 of. She does not have to be ran at 3 of. You can actually run 1 to 2 copies if you want to. I like 3 because if I hard draw into her, if I don't draw my domain, if I hard draw into her and Blast the Dark, that enables my play and going into Phantom Blaster. Again, she's a brick once she's used, obviously. She should become shield value at that point. So you can actually cut her down one and add in any other grade 1 you feel that is a necessity, or that you want to tech in. Next, we run 2 Masquerades. Again, you can cut Bendy for another Masquerade. For right now, this is just my test version 1, and again, I've been having so much fun with this deck. This deck is absolutely great. This card just helps you just to spam out those darks on your Mordred turn. Last but not least, to round off our grade 1s, 1 Swordbreaker. Swordbreaker is just a tech in out of 1 of, my personal opinion. You can actually cut Bendy to add another Swordbreaker in, or you can cut her to add Swordbreaker to add in another Bendy if you feel like you want to run 4, which I don't think is necessary, to be honest with you. You actually cut her to add in 1 more Masquerade. Next, we're going to dabble into the grade 2 lineup. The boy, the main star, the MVP for grade 2s, you have 4 Blaster Darks. Have to run 4 Blaster Darks. It's a necessity. You need it. This has to be your ride target. You don't want to ride any other grade 2 but Dark. You don't even need them for the skill. You need them just so way you can superior ride for the Spirit Ride engine. Next, run 4 Layfall. Layfall is actually really good. So his skill is that you just on place, you counterblast 1, search your deck for any grade 1 color. So you can search out for your mains, you can search out for a Swordbreaker, you can search out for a Bendy. So if you end up riding your Blaster Dark, and then let's say you didn't open up your main, so that way you can go get Bendy from the deck, so that way you can superior ride into your Phantom Blaster. What you end up doing instead is that you'll ride Dark, call Layfall. You can call Layfall, can end up getting you your main. The main will end up searching out Bendy since she's a 5k base. That way you just netted out 2 cards out of the deck. So that way deck winning, what they say is deck winning is deck winning. So hey, let's get it. Our last 2 grade 2s that we run in the deck. 2 Damphood Dragon. You don't need this card at a 4 of. Actually, I'm considering dropping him down to 1, but I think 2 is perfectly fine. He has utility at 2 of, so his skill is that you can Soul Blast him, Soul Blast 1 card, retire himself, search your deck for a Blaster Dark and add it to your hand. So you can do this in a late game when you're on your Mordred, or on the earlier turns when you'll ride a random grade 1, slap down you're in the main. The main searches out Damphood, so that way this gives you a grade 2 to ride, which that being your Dark, which again is the main focal point of trying to ride Dark on your grade 2 turn. And also he has other skills. If your Vanguard is a blaster, when he swings, he gets additional 5k. That skill is pretty much irrelevant. You mainly need that just for the whole superior ride engine. We're going to move into the grade 3 lineup. We run 2 Phantom Blaster Dragon. I was thinking about cutting this card down to 1, but I think 2 is perfectly fine because I don't want to sit there and damage check or hard draw for turn and not be able to do the whole superior ride turn. Yes, we still run the Mordred's. I absolutely love this card. I wanted to find a way to make Mordred as competitively viable as possible, and the only way I could find a way is by running from the cards out of the newer set and running the blaster engine in it, so that way we can turbo off into going into, again, the main MVP, the star of the deck. The card of the deck is pretty much made around Danger Lunge. You want to try and Danger Lunge your opponent on your first grade 3 ride, normal ride essentially. So you want to superior ride off into Phantom Blaster, ride your Mordred, spam your darks, so that way you have, because you end up having 2 markers on the initial ride, and then you slap down your darks, combo off. You end up having 3 markers on your opponent while they're at grade 2, assuming that you end up high rolling your opponent. You Danger Lunge your opponent on a grade 2 turn, you put them in disadvantage. Either A, they go to higher damage, or B, they're in disadvantage because they had to block with so many cards, depending on how your early game was. And then after that, you just pretty much winning on your following turn, because they can't push for advantage like that unless they just absolutely damage check or draw godlike. But that's pretty much it for the deck. Again, the whole deck is to pretty much just superior ride on your opponent and then Danger Lunge them as fast as possible. I've been testing this deck since yesterday. Again, this is just version 1 of the deck, and I've been absolutely loving this deck. It's absolutely phenomenal. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys would change, what you guys were running your build, what ratios you would swap out. Again, this is Crow signing out. Peace.